Reality Hangover. I'm Juliet Litman.
I'm Callie Crerie.
Feels great to have this new name. Lovely feedback. Thanks to everyone who's giving us the confidence to move ahead this way.
I don't think we got any negatives, which is
No.
kind of crazy.
I'm sure there are negative opinions, so I thank everyone with a negative opinion for not sharing it with me. That's like a very kind thing to do.
Yeah, and it's done, so we don't need it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Here we are. Here we are.
It's not changing.
Yeah, it feels right. The more that we've been like sinking into it, it feels good. Happy to be here. We have a lot to discuss today. There's some news that I want to get into. And then obviously we got to talk about these new guys that are in the villa right now.
Yeah.
I have like a lot of thoughts. I'm actually not completely sure what I think you think. So I can't wait for you to actually tell us.
Well, yeah. Also, I need to pull up Villa Men
Because there's 12 of them.
I couldn't. I think the only persons I know 2 names. Do you know which names they would be?
Ronnie.
Nope.
Must know. Really? Jalen Hurts? Ronnie? Jalen Hurts?
Oh, I know who he is when you say that, but
Yeah.
I did not know his name was Ronnie.
Carl?
Yeah.
Anias Carl?
Yep. Carl's one.
Speaks 3 languages. Che?
No. One is huge on social, so I feel like he doesn't have a big social. Well, I guess he kind of has.
Is it Gal?
somewhat-
His siblings?
Yeah, Gal. And it's not him. It's like he owns a coffee shop in Venice, and
Yeah.
all of his workers are posting. They're streaming the episodes at his coffee shop. They look mortified whenever he's making out. They're so uncomfortable.
I know someone who knows Carl's sister.
Oh,
Yeah. So there's a lot to discuss. And then I was like interested in Ronnie's lacrosse career and how he said he lives in New York. So I started Googling him. I did not think he looked like Jalen Hurts, but then I read that like he was literally mistaken for Jalen Hurts in Philly when he was at Drexel. And like people would ask for pictures of him.
I think they resemble, but like
when he wears sunglasses, he looks a lot more like him. And I saw some pictures like that. So anyway, we'll get into all of those guys and much more right after this message from Colgate. This episode is presented by Colgate Optic White. Let's talk it factor. You see it on the red carpet, a smile that lights up a room. That wow. You know, there's actually some chemistry behind the charisma. Colgate Optic White Pro Series toothpaste removes 15 years of deep-set stains when you brush twice daily for 2 weeks. How? The clinically proven formula is powered by Colgate's hydrogen peroxide complex. It works at the molecular level to gently dissolve stains deep within the enamel where your brush can't reach. It's proof that daily routine can be remarkable. That's the science of wow. Colgate Optic White. All right, Callie, before we get into the new guys, a couple pieces of news. Came out yesterday. TMZ is reporting that Taylor Frankie Paul season of The Bachelorette will be airing this summer, next month, July, which is really soon. Where are you on this matter? Will you be watching?
I think we will be watching.
I think we will be watching as well. How do you feel about it, though? Like we've gotten a lot of nice feedback as well on our episode with Rachel. We happened to be recording live when they announced they were shelving it. We were like, it's done. I have no interest in seeing her. The video is horrifying. Stand by all of that. But here we are 3 months later. What do you think? Like, how do you feel about Taylor right now?
I wouldn't say it's gotten like that much better from where I originally. I think the difference now is that I feel like a lot of things have happened to Taylor in her life, and a lot of things she has made happen for herself in a good and bad ways. Like, I think that she thinks that all the negative things are things that have happened to her, and I don't believe that. She has caused some of the negative things that have happened in her life.
She's a participant in her own reality, that's for sure.
Yes. So, I think on that episode, I was just so disgusted by her in that video because both of us are mothers. I can't imagine doing what she did and then also continuing, because at that point she had continued to date Dakota and we didn't know this piece of information. So like,
Yeah.
to continue to put yourself in a position with someone who gets you that angered to the point where you're throwing something that could hit your kid. And even if it didn't hit the kid, throwing something in front of your kid, like there's just so many layers that I was not okay with.
I think it doesn't feel like her focus has been at any point, as far as we can tell from the information we have. Her focus has never seemed to be the welfare of her children.
As far as we can tell, I agree with that.
That's very hard to like sit through and doesn't make for a sympathetic bachelorette. But
No.
it does make for kind of like a tantalizing season. Like I'm curious about what we're gonna see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely curious about it. It's already shot. I don't know how much. I wonder if they re-edited it because I think we've talked about it and I think we can talk about it. We were able to see the first
Yes,
episode
we
of the
saw episode one.
season and
I expect that will be different. I expect that the episode we will see when the
yeah.
show airs. I'm assuming it's going to air. I think they need it to because they've already announced Bachelor and Paradise for next year. So when that airs, I think it will be different.
I
And
assume so too.
I saved my notes that I took from my first watch, so I look forward to
Oh,
the
I wonder if I
comparison.
did. I need to look and see if I did too. But the episode we saw definitely framed her as like a sweet little single mom who's been
Hmm.
a victim of things and like poor her, but she like rises from the ashes and is
Yeah.
looking to find love. I'm not sure you can go with that angle at this point.
No, I don't think so. I also know that there is a new season of Mormon Wives coming. Not like the original, and I presume it'll air around the same time as last year, which was like there was a season, or I guess there
There's
was
like a
2
chunk
seasons
of
last year.
episodes, break
Yeah.
another chunk of episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet this will air after The Bachelorette, but they'll have to like I hope Hulu is making them coordinate more, and I assume they are, but I hope on their behalf. So, we'll see how it goes. I'm obviously gonna watch. I just like still don't think it's good for Taylor. Like Taylor shouldn't be on TV. This should be done. Like she
Isn't she
needs
on
to.
Mormon Wives too?
I assume so, but I think that was up in the air too because the women, were refusing to film with her. But then, we should say like the court proceedings have ended. They've concluded, and she was not found guilty. So I think there's like still stuff ongoing, but um, she wasn't found. I believe the judge said it was like mutually toxic, basically.
Yeah. Could have saved some taxpayers some dollars and made that judgment from the beginning.
Yeah. I'm still kind of curious to hear from Tate, but I also like think it's good that we haven't heard from Tate, her first
I would
husband.
be most curious to hear from him, and I assume we're one of a lot of people that would like to hear from him, so he's probably been asked to speak hundreds of times, and the
Yeah,
fact
well,
that he's like,
yeah.
"No, thank you. This does not serve me. This does not serve my kids," like, no,
Yeah.
is a really good sign.
Yes, definitely. And I think that's good for their children. So, stay offline, Tate. Good on you. Okay.
Wait,
Let's
I
Yes.
have a question for you
Okay.
that before we got on, I was gonna say air, but before we got on podcasting,
Before we hit record.
before we hit record, we talked for maybe 20 minutes, and for some reason, I never thought to ask you or mention that I was going to ask you this. But I've seen your other podcast,
Mhm.
and why do people care so much about Taylor Swift's wedding?
I wanted to ask you about that. That's great. I was gonna bring it up at the end. Cool. We talk about it now. A lot of people care about Taylor Swift's wedding. I was thinking about this on the subway. First of all, I'll just say on Jam Session, my other podcast, we cover Taylor Swift like very closely. She's like the point of the podcast is to cover celebrities, and she's probably one of the 5 most famous people right now. It's like probably like her, Messi, Donald Trump.
Oh God, you don't cover Donald Trump, do you?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Um, who are the other 2 that I'd put up there right now? Uh,
Mm,
Bad Bunny. I think he's
it's, I think it's a really close. Well, it might just be my algorithm too, though. I just feel like because neither one of these people do that much, whenever they do anything, it's like a big deal. And that's Rihanna and Beyonce.
yeah. Yeah, Rihanna though is like she does more than I think like people
Definitely,
think.
definitely more than Beyonce. Like she
She
goes
doesn't
to
do I
dinner on
haven't
a
heard from
Tuesday
Beyonce.
at Carbone. Like she'll go
Yeah.
anywhere. You know what I
And
mean?
she does a lot for her brands. Like she doesn't do
Yeah,
music.
but I'm saying like they don't really like.
They don't speak.
I don't think. Well, Beyonce absolutely does not really like. she's not, like, one with the people. You're not
No.
gonna, like, see her out and about.
She's
Rihanna,
not
you
she's not like,
will.
"Yeah, I watch Housewives too." She does not want that associated with
Right.
her.
Beyoncé, like, basically pops out when, like, whenever she's, like, launching something, but that's, like, about it. But whenever anyone does, like, literally place eyes on her, it's, like, a big thing because you just don't get to see her that often.
Yeah,
And then I just think people think Rihanna is so cool. So, like,
she
anything
is.
she does, like, it could be, like, next to nothing. Like, her being out in the streets in New York, people are like, "This is so cool," after the Knicks won because of ASAP and you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, she is so cool. She's probably, like, the coolest it's like she's, like, one of the coolest people alive, and ASAP is also one of the coolest people alive, so good job.
Yeah.
So I didn't answer your question. Why do people care? I think this is the closest that we have to, like, a royal wedding. I think that,
Oh
like
god, no. I
I
just don't
do,
feel this way at all.
but do you feel the way about the royal family?
No, that's fair. I don't care about that
So,
either.
yeah, like, you don't care about royal weddings, right? But I think that this is the closest the US really has to it because so many people care about Taylor Swift, and she has spent her career, which is she was born in 1989, so she will be 37. She has spent the last 20 years like cultivating interest in her, and like she does a lot of like chart manipulation. Like she releases so many variations of like every single and every album she does to get people to buy all this stuff. So like she is like a genius at marketing, and like people I think people both praise her and criticize her for being a master capitalist because she has figured out how to not only like be this great songwriter but also like a billionaire based on her own music and stuff. And, she's just really good at cultivating interest. And she is, I think, singular in what she does specifically. I don't think she's the best singer. I don't think she's the best pop star, but I think the like combination of things that she does is singular. And the Eras tour, I think, will be like a defining pop culture moment of like this 50
I like
years.
Taylor Swift, to be clear, and I think we talked about this because my daughter's obsessed with her, and the more that I've had to listen to her, I'm like, "Oh, her songs are catchy. Oh, I like what she talks about in her songs.
Yeah.
Don't mind my daughter listening to her." I don't know if there's anyone in wedding that I would be like,
Right. Well, that's the point. It's like this, you are not like a celebrity wedding person.
"No." But I'm also just like it's like, "Oh, they a permit was filed."
Well,
I'm like, "What?"
I think what's so unbelievable about this to me is that with all of the money in the world, choosing Madison Square Garden to be the venue for your wedding is simply crazy. As my co host Amanda pointed out, there's no windows. You will have no natural light at your wedding. And it's in like the middle of the city. So it's like in a shitty neighborhood. I cannot believe that the Chiefs players will be staying allegedly in Times Square, one of the
No
worst
way
places
that they
in,
are.
in the country. I'm like, I
They don't
hope George
have
and Claire
to.
Kittle aren't staying there. I
Do you know
see
what I'm
them all
saying?
to what'd you say?
Like, I saw that report, like, the Chiefs players are staying in Times Square.
Yeah, I'm
Why?
like,
They can stay wherever they want.
I know, like, please stay somewhere else. I could recommend some hotels to you. If I had my choice, I would stay at the
I
Crosby
just
Street Hotel.
don't believe that they are. I don't
That's
believe that they
that's the
are.
thing about all this. It's so unbelievable. Like, if you had all of the money in the world, wouldn't you rather rent out an island in the Bahamas and, like, fly all of your friends and family there? Like, why are they doing this at Madison Square Garden? Or, like, rent I don't know, like, Dua Lipa just had this beautiful Sicilian wedding. Like,
I did see pictures from Dua Lipa's wedding,
yeah,
and
it looked amazing, and she looked beautiful.
yeah, she looked unreal.
She is
Unreal. Her
unreal
Chanel
looking.
dress was
Yeah, it was incredible.
top of the top.
So,
Um,
it's just that these choices are so unbelievable. It's just, like, hard to believe that the person who loves to put on, like, a romantic show is choosing Madison Square Garden. Like, why? Why,
well,
why,
I mean,
why,
like,
why,
he
why?
proposed to her in her backyard, right?
In
Like
his
that
backyard, yeah.
oh, in his backyard.
Yeah.
That sounds right to me, you know?
Yes. Yes, totally. I I find it so weird, and if you're gonna use, like, an arena or a stadium, why not do it at Arrowhead? Like, do it at someplace, like, meaningful.
Uh, I just yeah, I guess I would like, there's not a stadium I'd wanna get married
Of
in.
course, that's why it's so weird. That is why it's so, so weird.
If I had all of the money in the world, all
Yes.
of the money,
Yeah, so what she has. She's a billionaire, and plus he is, Travis Kelce.
I'm just trying to think where I'd get married.
I think I haven't been to the Bahamas. I think private island in the Bahamas or, like, renting out all of Nantucket or, like, something like that would be cool.
Yeah. Definitely would wanna go I would rent something out so that it's private, because obviously
Yes. The case for Madison Square Garden is because there's no windows, it's gonna be totally private.
completely
Like,
private, yeah.
there won't be pictures. But George Karloftis got married in Greece a few weeks ago, and they had a no phone policy. I've seen no photos. So it's possible. You don't I understand there's a lot more interest in Taylor Swift's wedding than George Karloftis's. Like, although I do think he's a great football player and I happen to love his name, so I like to say it. But it's possible to not have photos. Like they didn't have to do it this way. There's other ways. And so it's just so absurd.
I hate the no phone thing.
I have never been to a no phone wedding.
I've
So
been to way too many, and sometimes they will even make you put it I've never
in one of
done
those
this.
pouches, like a yonder pouch.
Yeah. I've never done it. I would say no. Like, if someone tells me not to post a picture, just don't post a fucking picture, like,
If you can't trust that person at your wedding to not
yeah,
post
then
a
why
picture,
are they
then they shouldn't
invited?
be there. Yeah, exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
understand it.
Yeah.
But I would assume that level of fame, I could understand them being like, "No, you have to put it in a pouch." Like, I could understand
Yeah.
certain levels where it's like, "Okay, I have to do this." Um, but it's very annoying. Like, what if
The
my kids call?
Yeah, exactly. Or like, what if there's an emergency? I mean,
Right.
like, who knows? I'm wondering if this is like going to be sponsored like covertly. I'm just like, do you
No
like
way. No way.
why Madison Square Garden? Why? The rumor today is there's like maybe like a concert happening. Like there's the small venue, the small wedding on the like July 2nd, and like the 1,000 person party on July 3rd, and the 1,000 person party like might have like
I hope this is all
performances.
a decoy.
I hope it's all a decoy too. I had also heard that was a rumor too that like it's like a pickup point at Madison Square Garden, but that makes no sense. You're trapped in Manhattan.
Yeah, that's in the middle. There's no pickup point. That makes no sense.
Yeah, like the pickup point should be like at a helipad or something on
Yeah.
like the East River. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Logistically, it doesn't make sense for that to be
Yeah,
Madison Square Garden.
yeah. Like you think you're gonna bus Taylor Swift's friends out of Manhattan? They're just gonna
Yeah.
board a bus at Madison Square Garden? I don't think so.
I did see her perform at Tight End U, and that was cute.
Yes, that was cute. I liked last year's performance better, but it was cute. Um, I think that a lot of the tight end wags. I started following the TEU wags Instagram account. It's cute. Seems like they're all having fun. Claire Kittle is probably my favorite NFL wag, so I like her content.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she seems
She's
awesome.
great.
They met in college. It's a really cute relationship. She
She
seems
played
like
sports too.
yeah, she's a basketball player.
Mm,
I think also George Kittle seems to like really love her, so that's like makes it
yeah.
makes me like him more.
Yeah.
And I just like that he's like does his own thing and he's weird.
I just don't know a lot of tight ends, I guess, like, off the top of my head.
Well, the wags do. The women who were there can like name all the starting tight
Tight
ends. It's kind
ends?
of funny. I saw a video of it. I think because tight ends like becomes such a focal point of modern NFL offenses, a lot of them are like
Bigger
mentioned a
names.
lot on the
Yeah.
broadcast. Yeah. So like
Who's the best tight end in the NFL?
right now, George Kittle is definitely up there. Um, I feel like also a lot of the offenses are like just like dragged down when
Someone gets hurt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like when Dallas Goedert got hurt, like that was a huge problem for the Eagles. And I mean, probably the best tight end of all time is Gronk, right? And I feel like he's like part of the tight end revolution to like change that how important they are to
Wasn't Aaron Hernandez a tight end?
yeah, I think he was. I think Belichick was just really good
Yeah.
at that. Um, I don't know. Travis Kelsey was the best tight end for a time. Laporta is really good on the Lions.
Tony Hernandez? Is that his name?
Tony Hernandez, I think Tony Gonzalez was the one he
Tony
was married
Gonzalez,
to.
Aaron Hernandez, Tony
Yeah.
Gonzalez.
Tony
Yeah.
Gonzalez was married to
Jeff Bezos' wife, yeah.
yes, Lauren Sanchez. They have a child together. Seems like they're on pretty good terms still, so that's nice.
Co-parenting's always, it's good when the parents get along, no matter what.
Agreed. Okay, let's get
Holy
started.
holy sidetrack.
Yeah, holy sidetrack. Here we are. Let's get into Love Island. I don't know. I had to clap. First of all, some news. I guess this is a spoiler. I don't know what to say. Fast forward. Alana, who you just brought up as only doing the heart rate challenge for the white men, and only expressing interest in the white men, has allegedly been removed from Casa because a video surfaced of her using the N word. And I also saw some screenshots of her using the N word in comments on Instagram. So it seems Alana is very comfortable using the N word. Her father also refuted this and said she's very nice and not racist. So thanks for weighing in, sir.
Well, that, she's not racist then. Daddy said she's very nice and not racist. I personally think if someone has a video of themselves rapping the N-word along with a song, I think that is more ignorant and dumb than racist. And I think it can be forgiven and just be like, you need to do better.
As a white person, cannot imagine feeling any situation in which that would come out of my mouth. Like, I cannot imagine it. And so maybe it's ignorant in, like, some cultures, it's like, "Oh, you don't know the weight of that word." But I just don't think, and that's nice of you to show that kind of grace, but I don't think it is warranted. It is so horrifying.
Well, Alana unfortunately did way more than that.
Yeah.
So if all that was out there was a video of her rapping with her friends saying the N-word from I don't know how long ago it was, but like if it was
She's very young. It wasn't that long ago.
if
I think it
let's
was
say it
fairly
was
recent.
3+ years ago, which I don't know if it was or not for her specifically, but this has happened a number of times.
Yeah, second season in a row, Sierra.
Yeah, so 3+ years ago, whatever, I can be like, "Oh, they were just dumb and ignorant." I'm not sure if they're racist, but they're also, like, not they're definitely not trying to not be if you're
Mhm.
doing that, right? But I can forgive it. Don't think I wanna be best friends with them, but, like, I am not like, "Cancel her, she's
Sure.
horrible, blah, blah, blah." That's not my feeling. Um, but you doing that, plus commenting the N-word, plus then you went on a show and only did the heart rate challenge for the non-Black people and only had interest in the non-Black people. It's really weird. Like,
It's really weird.
it's hard for me to say that that's not the case when all of those things are against you.
I think it's clear that she shouldn't be on the show. How did she get on the show? It's kind of like a bigger question for me because didn't seem like it was hard to find a lot of this. And even based on her behavior in the heart rate challenge, it's like if you screen her and you vet her, there must have been some kind of inkling that this was who she was. I wonder, I don't know, like I really just can't explain it. I think, is she the one who has DM'd with someone or is that Parmita
Parmita DMs with Corbin.
with Corbin?
"I wanna
Oh,
work out
oh,
with you when I move to LA
Alana made
Miami."
out with Charlie, right? Zach's
Yeah,
brother.
which
Weird.
I don't have a sister, so I can never, like, fully understand this, but if I'm Zach and she tells me she made out with my brother who was also on Love Island, I'd be like, "Yeah, no."
I think that gave him the ick. I don't think he was into it. I think he went
Well, the
along with
next
it
morning,
for
he was like, "I didn't even cuddle her for a second."
I think he's definitely missing Kata, but I don't know, like, this just happens so much. Either there's a few things here. 1, the people who do vetting don't do a good enough job. 2, there's such a high number of, racist people in America, and those that happens to overlap with the people who also wanna go on reality TV. I mean, I I don't,
Yeah.
like, research every person I know's social media, and in fact, I'm, like, trying to be on it less and less, but I just don't think that, like, and so I guess my point is, like, maybe more people in my life than I realize have, like, racist online behavior, but it just seems like these people seem to, like, find their way onto reality TV. I just don't think that, like, that's, like, normal.
A lot of people won't do reality TV.
That's true. I wouldn't. Here I am talking about it for several hundred years, but still.
Several hundred years. I love to watch reality television. You know what? I'm gonna change this up. A lot of people would not do reality television that's not centered around a challenge
Mm.
because I think there's a difference.
Yeah, Survivor is definitely different than Love Island.
I think Survivor's different. I think Big Brother's different. Like, I think if
Amazing
there's
Race.
yeah, Amazing Race is different. I do think that if there's something like that, it does change up the demographic of people that are willing to go on it.
Mhm.
When you're just like, "Yeah, let me just go record myself living,"
Living, potentially, like, launching a new public profile and maybe getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend, like, let's see.
Also, like, I'm also willing to be very sexual
Right.
on TV. It's a certain group of people that are
Right.
willing to do it,
Right.
and that has to overlap with a demographic that maybe, and I'm not, this is not like a blanket statement, but I would say maybe also isn't like the most intelligent.
Right. The most educated, yeah. Yeah, because I do think a lot of racism is not just about intelligence, but about education.
Ignorance. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Um,
All forms
like
of racism, not just against Black people.
yeah, absolutely. For sure. And, like, exposure, right? Like, what you're exposed to in your life, and,
Yeah.
um, it's dismaying. Have you noticed with Love Island, it tends to be the women? Like, have there been men who have been exposed for being racist? Like, Sierra's obviously the one that comes to mind from last year, and that was very, very loud, outcry, and that went on for too long. I think it's easier because she's a Casa girl, but I think it's good that they removed Alana so quickly. Um,
I think it
this is the
might be,
second one this season too.
yeah, both women. I think, also the girl that never even, remember from last season, she got, or maybe was it last season? Last season or season before, where Ian Sterling was just like, "And she's gone
Oh, yeah,
anyways."
who
And
oh, yeah, Julissa, yeah,
yeah, another woman.
yeah.
My guess is that men are much more blatantly racist, so they're probably way easier for casting directors to,
Mm,
like, suss out,
right. That's a good point. That's a good
and
point.
women are probably doing it, like, as much as we can be on here being like, "They have to do a better job," it's probably really fucking
It's
hard to
hard.
go through an online footprint at this point. Now,
Yes, especially with these
with
young
men
people.
and, like, if you've been, like, arrested or have domestic violence, that's not
Mhm.
that
It's
hard.
a record of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think with Alana, the comment it's hard to find comments, right?
Comments.
Like, you have to,
Yeah,
like, really
there's
dig for it.
no
And the
trail.
video of her, I think is someone, like, screen
It's
recorded her.
But it's someone else's Snapchat, like, it's
Yeah,
not
someone
even
else.
her Snap,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So, like, I did see this on Reddit. Someone was like, "So are people just recording their enemies waiting for the moment to, like, ruin
Yes,
their lives?"
yes. Well, if I had
I'm
a
not
if
by the way, I'm not against that. It's just sort of like a funny concept. It's kind of like building Oppo research on people you dislike for, like, any moment in the future, which is maybe a good strategy.
I if I saw something that was really, really damning to someone I didn't like,
Mhm.
I probably wouldn't think about it now, like, I'm too old, but if I was, like, if I grew up in this age, it's probably something that happens all the time.
Right. I guess so. Yeah, I could see myself doing it.
Do
I
you know
mean,
what I
I'm
mean?
like
And
a
you know what I mean? If I grew up with this and I'm 20 and someone says something like that, I'd be like, "Ooh,
yeah. Yeah, it's true.
in case I ever need this."
Right. That's true. And
Little
also, like,
blackmail.
I like to, like, keep records of things, usually things that I find funny. And now I'm obsessed with taking a picture of my son every day so that I'll have a picture of him every day of his life. Um, I don't know how long that will last, but it's like it's kind of crazy. Like, I have a picture of him from every day so far that he's been alive.
I had to go to a, birthday party yesterday
Mhm.
for a child, and there was, like, people, like, rented cabanas or whatever, and the cabana next to us was a mom and dad and their baby,
Mhm.
and the way that they were acting with this baby, I was like, "Oh, it's definitely their
First.
first and their only," and I was with 3 other women who, I think all of us have 3 kids. Oh, no, 1 only has 1. Um, and I was just like, "I don't remember ever being like that." Like, I just, like, don't even remember it. And they were all like, "You were." Like, everyone's like that with their first, because you just, like,
Yeah, it's
don't.
like so amazing. Like so new
Yeah.
and like watching a human
I
develop
mean,
you've
it's
never
a
experienced before.
miracle,
Yeah, it's
like,
so cool.
that human beings, specifically women, can grow another human being. Like, when you
I
really think
know.
about it, it's
It's
nuts.
wild. I
Like,
know.
whenever I tell my kids that they were in my belly, I feel like they're like, "What do you mean?"
I know. I wish my kid could understand. He just like found his belly button and likes to like pull his shirt up and look at it. And I wish I could like explain to him, like, yeah, I have a belly and you were in it. You know, like one day he'll understand.
Yeah, I think I told the story how Cruz, I think I don't know if I told it or not, but Cruz was like, did I have snacks in there?" I was like, kinda.
That's so cute.
He's
I
like,
love that.
I'm wondering, it doesn't look like there's a lot of room. Like, did I have a bag of pretzels when I was in there? Or like, what's going on? How does that
Pirate
work?
Spoonie.
Yeah.
That's funny. What I was gonna say as it related to Alana was that I like to like catalog things and document them, and and I mostly do it for myself, like funny things or like remember stuff. But I could see a great hater being like, "I'm gonna document all of the shitty things someone I disliked it to me." Like if I was being bullied in high school,
Oh, for sure.
I would be like, there will be a record of this, bitch. So I don't know. Also, my parents and my brother are lawyers. They're always like, document it, write it down. So,
I document stuff that doesn't need to be documented, that's for sure. And then
yeah.
my storage is like, "Hey, you have no storage."
Well, I pay Apple and Google for storage. It's ridiculous. I pay
That's
both.
too much.
No, it's not. I have a picture of my son every day of his life. So,
Well, I'm talking about just random things that I'll be like, "Oh, I should probably document this." No,
oh,
I
yeah.
don't need to.
I don't delete any emails. I save them all.
I don't wait, spam?
No, that I delete.
Oh, okay.
But like everything that goes into my inbox, I save. Not like like get newer contact lenses or like renew your
Right,
subscription
right, right,
now. But
right. But
like,
if you get an email, you're gonna keep it.
yeah, hit archive.
Mm.
All right. Well, Alana, you suck. So goodbye. Let's move on to the Casa men. There are 12 of them, whittled down to 6. Callie, you seems like you're just raring to go. What do you need to say right now?
Huge discourse online
Mm,
about who they picked.
I was just gonna say that. I was shocked by some of the choices. Absolutely shocked.
Before we get to the Casa Men, this is the episode that they had it in movies.
Yeah.
Wrong pick.
This should be the next one, you think?
No, should have been the first one. Should have
Oh,
been
with the men getting the girls.
it should have been the diabolical heart rate movie night Casa Amor fusion.
Agreed. Agreed. Also, I've liked both a lot. And
I've
then
liked both, but the fusion episode, which had like the surprise, we've never seen that before.
totally.
I mean, we were like, people, my group chat was blowing up. Like people were cracking up at all of it.
It was great. I
Um,
have I have to assume
it
a
would have
lot
been
of
rated R.
plans no, a lot of plans just, like, got screwy based on the passing of the EP.
Yeah.
So, who knows what they were planning to do, but, um, okay, so the guys that they ended up picking, Carl, Che, Corey, Gal, Keon, and Ronnie. The ones for me who I was just like, "Wait, what?" Who have been the biggest surprise. Number 1 is definitely Corey, who's, like, the one who told
Melanie.
Mela that she's being lied to. And
Mela.
I didn't know that Mela needed someone to on the outside to tell her that Sincere wasn't being sincere, but okay. And then Gal, when they picked Gal, I was like, "What?" I don't think he spoke until he was chosen. I did not hear his voice.
Yeah, and they also really missed out on showing us them deliberating on who
Yeah.
the 6
I know.
were.
I really wish we had seen that. I would love to know why and, like, who they thought each guy was for.
Yeah. Wait, can you
Uh,
name the 6 again?
yes, Carl,
Yep.
Che, who is the first person of in any Indian descent to be on the show. Carl is the one who speaks, Mandarin
3
and a little
languages.
Japanese, yes. Corey,
Mhm.
Gal, he's the one with a lot of siblings who
Yep.
has the surf shop slash coffee shop in LA, although he's originally, I think, from Houston. Um, I believe Keon, right?
Yeah?
And I can't tell you almost anything about Keon. And Ronnie, who is the Jalen Hurts lookalike,
Yep.
who played lacrosse at Drexel and now like runs like a lacrosse program in Harlem and is originally from Minnesota.
Yep.
Ronnie to me is like, I don't have all the information, but Ronnie has got great
I
personality.
was gonna say, Ronnie is a bit of you.
Ronnie is for me. Ronnie also had the conversation. I talk about screenshots. I took pictures. Ronnie and Melanie were talking to each other. They're like, we love a single mom. And I was like, "Yep, we do." And, um, Ronnie's for me. So, all in on Ronnie. I don't know if he'll make it back, but, like, that to me was a no-brainer. He's great.
I don't think he'll make it back because he's, like, just too normal. Like, you
Yeah,
gotta,
like,
like, rev it up a little bit to make it back.
although he is too normal, but also I think that he's, like, hot guy privilege. Like, he's never experienced life without people, like, thinking he's great. He's, like, a great athlete. Also, like, playing lacrosse, I feel like there's a whole lax world that I don't even understand that's just, like, a different thing. Um, he just seems like someone who's always had, like, a nice life because people like him, and he's hot. Um,
I'm sure he's had a pretty nice life.
seems like it.
Or, we don't know about, like, family life or whatever, but I'm sure, his
He's hot privilege.
I don't wanna say
Hot
he's hot.
athlete privilege too.
I yes, I just don't know if like, he seems to have a personality.
Definitely, he seems great.
I
Yes,
think that
agreed.
hot athlete privilege makes me think that you're like Corbin. You know
Oh.
what I mean? Although I feel like
Can
I've
you do
seen
a
more
Corbin
from
impression?
I've seen
Please, please.
my favorite thing that Corbin says, my favorite word, and he's gonna say it less and less as we continue on in this, but when he says, "Melanie," that's my favorite. "Can I get a kiss?" Which I watched the last episode this morning
Mhm.
again because I feel like I didn't remember any of it from the, like, gap, the Wednesday, like, day
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
So I was rewatching it this morning, and I had it, like, up playing loud, and my mom and my nanny were, like, walking around, and it really made me, like, laugh out loud because some of the stuff they were saying, I'm like, "This is embarrassing that other
Well,
people are hearing them say this
when
stuff."
Corbin's excited, it's sort of infectious. Like, when they're, like, in the bathroom at one point, or maybe it's just, like, the bedroom, and he's, like, so excited about the women. I think he's talking to Caleb. Him and
Caleb on the
Caleb,
bench. Yeah,
yeah, they're talking about Parmita, and they're like, "Oh, we're back at it, going for the same girl." And he's, like, so giddy.
yeah.
It's funny. I don't know
Also,
how
I
else to
love
put it.
Caleb being like, "Here I go again. Last time this didn't work out for me."
I like Caleb.
I like Caleb too.
There's a lot of discourse online about if Caleb has good manners or is a good guy. And like the good manners, just like it's like presumed that like where he's from, you would like, speak to people nicely.
He's from Charleston. He's not from like, what? I'm so Charleston is not a small city.
I also just have to say, I don't see those manners from many of the men on Southern Charm.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
like,
not
"What are
everybody.
we talking about?" I have not noticed his manners, so let me say that. I think he just seems like a good guy.
I do too. I like him. I actually think he
Yeah.
seems fairly mature. He's 21, as we've heard a million times, or 22. I think he seems pretty mature and like,
For a straight white male who is good looking from Charleston,
mhm.
right now, I like what I see.
Who do you think is a better person, Caleb or Shep?
Based off the very small information we have from Caleb, I'm probably gonna lean
Caleb.
right, yeah, probably gonna lean Caleb.
And I love Shep, just to be clear.
I like Shep too. I like
Uh,
all as it's well documented on Morally
Morally
Corrupt.
corrupt. Yeah,
I love Southern Charm men,
I do too.
and with their toxicity and all, I'm in on them.
I don't love Craig, but I love everybody else.
Yeah, I
Um,
love Craig.
his voice is just like, I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know, I just their show just does it for me. I like it
It's
all,
a great show.
and
We love a co-ed show here
I
on
need all of them.
Bachelor Party.
So, like, yeah, is Craig perfect? No, but you need him, you know?
Yeah. I will
Um,
say the biggest gulf between like on-screen charm and in-person charm for me is definitely Austin. When I met Austin at BravoCon, I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
I think a lot of people feel that way because on screen, people are like, what is happening? How are
Yeah,
all of these women going
yeah.
for him?" And then a lot of people say in person, they're like, "Oh, he's."
I think part of Austin's secret sauce is being close with his mom and his sister.
I thought you were gonna say his height, but
Well,
that's
obviously, that's a
that's
given.
that's much better than what I was thinking.
Okay, so back to these guys. Um, Currently we have Carl and Anaya.
Mhm.
Do you think Anaya will have the
Nope.
guts to bring him back? That's
Nope,
what
nope,
Olivia, our
nope.
producer, said too. I don't see a spark there. I think they like make sense on paper. and he's obviously great, and we love her, but I just don't see it.
Well,
I feel like
Anaya
she
does
was
not want a
excited.
spark.
I think she was excited that she said, like, his family played volleyball, and she was like, "Oh, I play volleyball."
Anaya wants Casey, period.
We'll come back to him. Okay, so she's not bringing Carl, even though Carl seems like a really nice guy. In fact, I hope he's not on any more reality TV shows. He's like too pure for this world. So good luck.
I would love for Trinity to sit Anaya down and be like, even if you don't want to, you either get embarrassed by yourself or you walk in with a friend couple. You need to walk in with your friend couple.
Trinity's a generational talent. I'm ready to say it. Trinity says the funniest shit. Trinity is so authentic in a world where authentic is overused so much. Trinity is like a one of one. I know that I will remember Trinity forever. Like she is a pantheon reality TV person.
I just think Trinity only has one speed. Like she is only herself.
Yes.
She
Yeah.
does not know how to fake it. She does not know how to do anything other than be herself.
Follow up on Trinity while we're here. Also a lot of feedback on what French fries means. I guess it's
So,
just
yeah, no one knows.
no.
That's
But everyone is certain. Not everyone, but many people are certain they know. People are like FF finger fucking.
yeah,
It's not that deep. I'm like, but the slurping doesn't make sense. The
at
loud
all.
sounds with
Yeah.
finger fucking. That's.
I've
I
heard
think you're right that it's
so many different things,
blowjob.
and I'm like, we just don't know. We need someone to.
We need a Trinity dictionary.
We need
Honestly,
Kenzie to get kicked off so we can find out.
we also need Kenzie to get kicked off. Period.
Yeah, for no
Um,
reason. So, um,
okay, so Anaya and Carl, no hope.
Anaya is like the moment with her. First of all, her being like, two can play that game, and y'all are gonna see a whole new Anaya next episode. I miss my man.
No.
I was just like, God, we knew this was gonna happen, but it really sucks to
It's
see.
so terrible. Terrible.
Sucks to see it.
So on the flip side of that, Casey has sort of
7
like
girls.
explored with Tierra, aka TT, which just makes me think of Bad Bunny, TT.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
because of the way he says it in
Titi me pregunta.
yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Um, and then also with Sydney, I believe. She's the one who's like she was the last one to
Miami.
come in. Yeah. Um, and seems like he's
You're
into
doing really
TT.
good with names, I gotta say. Like,
Thank you. I was like locking in.
if you
I was trying to learn them.
no, but like, how many people is it? There's
It's 18 new people, but I only learned the 6 who
on
made it.
top of the 12 we already had. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot of names being thrown at us in 3 episodes.
I'm trying, just trying to work on my mental sharpness, you know,
Yeah,
after
that's
coming
good.
out of the postpartum fog. Um, okay, so he's into TT. I think he'll bring TT back. I think he won't be positive, but won't be ready to say goodbye to her.
He's ready to say goodbye to Sydney, so there's that. It's
Also,
just it's TT or bust at this point.
TT does what he says he wants Anaya to, which is like TT kind of apologizes when she really doesn't need to. Like she kind of apologized for like asking him questions and for like
Well, it was a lot.
I guess wasn't as much as Anaya.
They met for like 10 minutes and she was like, "You're gonna sleep with somebody else?" Like, I
Yeah,
know
I wouldn't like it
you've been
either.
planning this for a few weeks, but I had no idea who you were until yesterday.
I know, but I think he's reached the point where he's just so focused on himself that he's like become rude. Like I think he's like not really a nice guy anymore. Maybe it's just how he
God.
talks to the guys, but he's
Well,
just so arrogant.
it is interesting to hear in some of the, interviews,
Mhm.
confessionals, uh, well, Bryce is full-blown sad boy. Um,
Bryce.
he could be in, like, like, when we were, like, I don't know, like, 15 and all those, like, depressing skater songs.
Sure.
That's like
To
Bryce.
Yeah. He's like dashboard confessional poster boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but even Zach was like, we were all super excited to come here. Like, it was different. It was new girls. But now that that's worn off, I'm kind of like, yeah, I want Kata.
These guys are a term I'm loath to use, but I sort of feel it applies, particularly with Bryce and Zach. And I will say it's possible to me that Zach is acting this way because Bryce is, and they just like follow each other. They're kind of I just want everyone to forget that I ever said this as soon as I say it. So just, we'll just do a Men in Black to ourselves. They're pussy whipped. They're just like,
Do you think Bryce is?
I'm confused by Bryce. I don't know, but that's how he's acting.
Zach, yes.
Zach for sure.
100%.
Yeah.
Also, the way that Bryce has talked about Zach and Kata, I feel like we probably don't see as much as, they only give us so much.
Yeah.
I think Zach is way more into Kata than we know.
Kata seems great. I kind of get it. Like, she's bubbly, she's fun, she's got a real personality, she's very hot, she's very sexual. Like, she sort of seems like
bit goofy.
Yeah, she seems great. Like, she also seems ideal for this show because she's like emotive. Like, she lets you know how she's feeling. You don't have to guess. So it's kind of perfect for a quick romance.
Also, the Trinity Kata combo is like my fave. Like, that's what I'm ordering at Chick-fil-A.
They're so great. I'm telling you, Trinity is like, we will never forget her. I don't even know what other show she should be on. Maybe like Traitors so that she could talk a lot and do confessionals.
And read people. Love it.
Yeah. She'd be awesome.
When Melanie was talking to, that just reminded me when Melanie was talking to Corey, he used a metaphor and I was like, uh-oh.
More metaphors.
I was like, he's got her. He may have just won her over.
She seems interested, which I'm glad. I feel like she's not too tied down, but she's more interested in Sincere. I feel like what got her to pay attention though was when he said Sincere is lying to you. It's like, it's still all about Sincere.
Yeah. So if I think Melanie wants to show that she's like so loyal that it doesn't, like, she wants to be loyal more than mad.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? She'd rather Sincere feel bad for her than to get back at him.
I think I would also like be focused on like being the person who comes off better. If I were in that situation, I'd be like, I don't want to seem like a dog, which Sincere seems like, because I don't even think that he's that into Amora. I think he likes making out and likes the attention.
Why are you kissing? You've not told the camera once that you like her.
And he seems kind of uncomfortable all the time. Like, I don't think he seems like he's flourishing in Casa, but I think he just likes the attention or something. That's all he can come up with. And also, we barely know anything about Amora. Like, they must be very boring together because they're not shown.
Well, when they do show the conversations, they're very similar to his conversations with Soul, where it's like all deep and like whatever. And I'm like, I love to journal.
I journal every day.
Yeah.
We have to talk about his
I am so attracted to you because your emotional intelligence was one thing I was very attracted to. And he was like, yeah, I do journal every day. I'm like, what does that have to do with emotional intelligence?
You could write down write down box scores. Like, who cares?
Like, okay, what does that have to do with what she said?
Agreed. Sincere. He said epitome instead of epitome.
Oh, I loved it.
It was hilarious.
Loved.
That's a funny one because then he also said emerge instead of immerse. And those are kind of like opposite grammatical errors. The first one is a word you've never heard said but read. It's like he's read the word epitome.
I think that's good.
Yes, it definitely is. I'm like, oh, he reads.
Yes, I had the same thought.
Yes, because
I'm like, he couldn't have heard it because he wouldn't have said it this way.
He would know it differently. Yeah. And then emerge instead of immerse is like he's heard someone say immerse.
Yeah.
And confuse it for a word that sounds similar, which is emerge.
And when I thought, I was like, oh, he must have read it. And I would rather you know what the word is, just not be able to pronounce it.
Absolutely.
Than not know what the word is, which I'm sure if he said epitome to the 12, 18, 20, 30 people there, I was like, how many people are there? I'm guessing half of them don't know what epitome means.
I think so. I agree with you. Sincere is definitely...
Sincere is on the top half.
Yeah. I think he does, like, I think he mentioned he likes reading too. I think he's like
journals.
Yes, he's a literate man. He wants to be very heady, but he's still a man, and clearly, like, his brain is overridden by his dick very often.
24,
something like that. I mean, I think this has been a slow burn, but now it seems like open season. I'm talking about how short he is. Seems like it's coming up every episode now. For a while, they stayed away from it, but I think Trinity insulted him by saying he was short.
Oh my gosh, that just reminded me of Kenzie being like, "How tall are you? 6'3". I did notice you were tall. I was like, "Well, you have eyes." So, yeah.
I have nothing good to say about Kenzie. I cannot stand her.
I don't like her either.
What guy is she with? Dylan.
Dylan.
No,
No, not
Dylan?
Dylan. Is it Dylan?
Is Dylan there, not Keon?
Yeah, you're right. It's Dylan,
Oh.
not Keon.
Oh. My bad. Um, Dylan, I mean,
Dylan looks way different in his picture that I'm looking at than he does on the show, FYI. But yeah, I guess it's Dylan.
I can't even remember him. I had no idea he was there. Oh yeah, he is cute. He looks like someone I know though. Um, I knew they were gonna pick him, but Dylan's like, there's nothing to say about him. He's very boring. Kenzie sucks though.
Their combos are just
Painful. Painful.
so painful.
And then I
You
feel
know
like
what?
Ronnie, no one's interested. Ronnie's just like a floater. Like I thought it was gonna be Melanie,
Yeah.
and he's just like too good for this world. He's just too hot and
Well, but
too
also
normal.
Corey's interested in Trinity and Melanie.
So
How's that
who did I
working?
get wrong? I said too many people. Oh, I said Keon, and
Yeah.
it was Dylan. My bad. Um, I don't even know. I do like Che. Che and Kata, I like their conversations too.
Who do you think will actually bring back a guy?
I can't. I don't think the producers can allow nobody to bring anyone back. So there will have to be.
Well,
I think
Kenzie.
Kenzie,
Yeah.
and I think maybe Anaya. I think maybe Anaya talked into it, but Melanie, no. Trinity, def not. Kate is a maybe for me.
Yeah, Kate is a maybe for me too.
Yeah. So that's half. So we're going no on. Oh, and then Jen.
Oh, I forgot about Jen.
Jen's still on the show. FYI.
Jen is with Gal. She's definitely bringing him back.
For sure.
So
So
coffee shop,
Gal,
buckle up. Y'all got some more episodes to go.
Gal is a classic Israeli name. And then I saw his last name is like Schneiderman with a T at the beginning. And I looked it up and it seems like he is like Israeli. And it's very hard to find that on the internet. The topic of Israel is currently radioactive, in my opinion. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were just trying to avoid it altogether. But it's
Mm.
such an Israeli name. I'm curious to see if that comes up at all. Um,
I did
and
not know that. I thought Gal was like Latin.
I think it means wave in Hebrew, like surfing waves. Um,
Is Gal not also Latin?
uh, I think that might be like short for something if it's also Latin, but I don't know completely.
Hmm.
Um, I was interested in that, but they sort of always have like a Jewish bombshell, like that guy Ayal, who's that ended up on
Yeah.
was he on Well Winter Games? Um,
He's been on a bunch of things.
yeah, he's just like wants to be famous. Oh, he was on All Stars, I think too.
And he's also on Love Island, UK to start.
Oh, right, he was on UK.
Yeah. And then he dated one of Lisa Rinna's daughters
Wow.
for a
Okay,
while,
Delilah.
like 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Anyway, I feel like that's like something that they tend to do. I like Che. After Ronnie, Che is my favorite of the guys.
I like Che, but his headshot is not the same.
I think he's cute. Do you think
Have
he
you
looks
seen his
better on the
headshot?
show? Yes. Do you think he looks better in his headshot?
I mean, I think he looks like a Barbie doll.
Yeah, he does. It's like his chin
It's
is so
perfect. He
chiseled.
looks
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't look
Um,
bad on the show. It's just the headshot. I was like, wait, that's him?
yeah, he just looks like a real person on the show.
Yeah.
I liked his conversation with Kata. I find it interesting that they've been in Say Less so much. I'm assuming it's because it's like air conditioned, so they go in there.
Oh, probably. I am happy to know that Soul Ties is very soft.
Me too. I need people to not wear shoes and soul ties. I'm still not over it. I
You're like,
notice
it
every
is
time.
a bed.
It's a bed. Melanie has slept here for several nights. So, FYI.
On the guy side, who do you think they bring back?
Zach, no. Bryce, obviously not. Sad boy,
Bryce is
2005.
swimming back to the villa right now by himself.
Casey, I think yes.
Yeah.
Sincere, I think no. Caleb is an obvious yes. And then I think Corbin is yes.
I think Corbin's yes. I do like Corbin much more at Casa than I have in the villa.
Me too. I like Parmita too.
It might be because I'm like, I wonder if he was just coupling up with Kenzie because he thought this was easy. I can bag her.
I
I'll be
think
on the
so.
show for a long time.
I
Because
think
the
so.
way he's with Parmita is completely different than he is with Kenzie. Like,
He's
we
having
actually
much
hear
more
him
fun.
talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not
Also,
like, we haven't even talked about this. The Casey Sydney conversation was,
so bizarre.
so what have you done? Have you done whipped cream?
That was
I mean,
he was
I do like whipped cream. It's cold, sweet.
it seemed like he was lying to me. Because he was like the way he was talking about it. I'm not saying he was. I guess I did sort of say that he was, but it didn't seem it didn't seem like he actually had like experience. So he was
He
like, "Yeah,
said
I
that
like
he
it."
didn't though. He was like, "I don't do." He's like, I'm
He's like,
pretty."
"Yeah, I don't do stuff."
Yeah, and she's like, "What do you mean? You don't do toys?" He was like, "No."
But he's like, "Whipped cream, yeah, I'll do whipped cream.
He's like,
Whipped cream
"I
with
like
you."
whipped cream, cold, sweet." I was like, "Yeah." But also, I'm like, "What is this conversation?"
The only
I
the only person we've seen discussing sex, honestly, is Casey. He did it with Anaya when he was like for his birthday. Like that. The other people talk about sex too, but like
um
more coded.
Kenzie has fully openly talked about sex.
That's true. Okay.
Um I'm just like, imagine meeting someone and one of your first two conversations is, "Do you like toys? Whipped cream?"
I guess there's nothing else to talk about.
Then maybe don't ask her to sleep in your bed that same night.
She's just trying to cut to the chase.
If that's all you got, probably not the one.
This is a totally different Casey. I feel like at the beginning of the season, he was trying to like
So
seem one
sweet.
way. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he just like lost the stamina. It was like too much work to present that
I
way.
think that he was just like, "This is so boring. Like, this is not what
Yeah.
I thought Love Island was gonna be." And then it seems like he almost forgot there was cameras and was just like freaking out. But I'm wondering, while watching him, I'm like, is part of him thinking like, "Yeah, this is fun, but I'm not sure if I could like bring you home to my mom." Like, and I could bring her home to my mom.
Yeah. I think he won't have made a decision by the end of Casa, so that's why he'll bring someone back.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, well, I'm just exploring.
I do like that he said, he's like, "I barely snuggled Sydney, but, I had to do it because now I know that's not what I wanted." And I was like,
Right.
"No, you knew that's not what you wanted when you didn't wanna snuggle her. You didn't have to go the whole night not snuggling to find out."
I think Sincere is gonna get the most annihilated on movie night.
Well, what is he doing? He's just
I don't
kissing a
know.
kiss.
I don't know. It's
That's your
inexplicable.
guy.
I know. I wanna talk to him. Be like, listen, just you don't need to just like go after every girl who looks at you. You will have more attention in this life.
On
But
top of all of the clips that we have of him in Soul.
I know it's rough. It's really rough.
And I do sincerely think he likes Melanie the most.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think he seems comfortable in the Casa. I think he like really misses her. She's like a safe space for him. It's like a relationship he like innately understands.
So instead, he's just like, let's just go. I'm just gonna kiss.
Yeah, he can't hold it back. Can't control himself.
It's
I
not
can't
gonna
wait
be
to see
good.
what happens next.
Melanie's gonna lose her mind.
They need to get everyone back together because I'm ready to see what happens.
Do you think there were couplings tonight or tomorrow? Tomorrow.
I think
Tonight?
tomorrow they usually do it on Fridays. I think, and then Saturday they have After Sun, and then Sunday it's like reset. So I think we got one more, and then Friday.
It might start
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah.
And it'll be like Bryce. Oh no, I don't know. I don't know. Is there any couple where we're sure they're both coming back to each other?
Bryce and Trinity.
Oh, you don't think Trinity's bringing anyone either?
No. And I think Sincere and Melanie will go back to each other and
Yeah,
then
me
get
too. I just think
get
it'll.
wrecked by movie night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out. Um, Thank you to our producer today, Olivia Crerie. And any more impersonations you want to do before we go, Callie?
No, but I have watched DCC, and
Oh.
I have watched an episode of Nanny.
Oh, the nanny show. Did it start? I gotta watch it.
It dropped.
Shit.
It
Okay.
dropped in. It's not what I thought. It's not what I wanted, but
I know because it's like below deck, right? They're like on a ship.
no,
Oh.
they're in Ibiza.
Oh, in Ibiza. Got it.
Do you say Ibiza or Ibiza? I feel
It's
rude saying
Ibiza. It's Ibiza,
Yeah,
but I'm
okay.
American, so
Me too.
it's Ibiza. Okay, we'll talk about both of those on Monday, as well as more Love Island. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for listening to Reality Hangover.
Bye.